We are Quilters HQ, Windmill Sewing Center, Sewing Machines Express, and Quilt Sampler. We do this every Tuesday from 6 to 7 Central. The websites are quiltershq.com, windmillsewingcenter.com, QHQ2.com, and quiltsampler.com. Tonight, we are talking about applique. If you are mostly into applique, this is the Go Me. And so the reason I wanted to talk to you about it with applique is because most of the applique dies are this size and they'll fit through this cutter. And I brought just a couple over to show you. Cute little owl, La Llama.
That's a double L.
Dinosaur. And they have a little red truck, they have Christmas trees, they have all kinds of stuff. There are a couple, there's a camper, there are a couple of dies that are the wider one that won't work in this one. But if you are one of those people that just really enjoy applique, this is perfect for you. You can cut out those shapes. We are going to be working with Adetta. I am not stuttering. Her name is Adetta Sitar. And she has, you might know her from Laundry Basket Quilts. And she has a specialty set just for applique. And this quilt is so stinking cute that is on the back here. And these are really small. I'll break it out and show it to you. And the butterfly, which is in this cube set. The cube set sells for $289.99, and we have 2 of those in stock. There's some larger circles. There's a flower basket. The really cool thing is it already comes 8.5 by 11. It's already pre-cut. So if you have a pattern on your printer, on your computer, you can run this through your inkjet printer. Print them out and then just cut them out. Well, fuse your fabric first and then cut them out. So I've already fused some shapes. We're gonna be making a mug rug. And I have a nice little pink background for 2 of them. And so, let me get the paper scissors. Don't use your good scissors on this because it is paper. Super easy, and I'm going to cut both of these at once. When you're using the applique, I just want to make sure I'm going to get all of it, and I am. When you're using the applique, it doesn't really matter what direction your fabric is because it's already been stabilized. You do want to limit how many layers that you cut. So no 6 layers. So I'm only doing 2. Paper backing is on. Let's just roll this through really quick. It is just as easy to use as the larger ones for the AccuQuilt. And I want to get all of my little shapes out. Okay. And so the reason I did 2 is we're going to reverse them. Maybe move these down just a little bit, like that.
Those wings closer to the body?
Yeah, and pointing a little more up. So, see, you can see I have this cute little guy there, and so I'm just gonna cut this one out, and we're just gonna put a little flower here with this applique. That's from this one. So we're just going to put the flower down, just cover that up. And then I want the really big center in yellow. So I'm just going to cover that up, and we're going to cut both of these out at once. There we go. Hello, Donna.
No, it is compact too. I mean,
It
so
is.
At least it's not.
It's super compact.
Take up a lot of space. And
No
easy to travel.
shapes.
Oh, yeah.
And so then I'm just gonna put this little flower down here by the side. And then we're gonna quilt it. I'm not gonna tack it down. I'm gonna quilt it kind of heavy. So you can go around this with your applique stitch on your machine. And there's my little flower. And so this is our mug rug. So we just need a little scrap of batting, which I did go steal some out of the production room. And we're going to show you one of the really cool features about Lulabelle here. Lulabelle. And I am going to put a piece of fabric on the bottom of it because I don't want to get all of this batting down in the... Oh, my batting is upside down. Did you know there's a right and a wrong side to batting? It's pimples and dimples. So there's little pills that stick up on your batting. That needs to be towards the top side. And then the smooth side actually goes to the bottom. And if you don't do this, what's going to happen, it's going to look like snow on the back of your quilt. It'll push those little pills through.
It's snowing. John, it's snowing.
This does not come with this machine, but if you get into like the 7 series, maybe the 5 series, I don't know, right off the top of my head. Maybe somebody can answer that. This is the free motion quilting foot. And it is stitch regulated. And it just hooks onto your machine. Right there. There.
I think so,
Found
yeah.
it. Yay! And so you can't see it, but it automatically switched over. It's going to tell me to lower my feed dogs. And then it gives me 2 options for stitching. I did just wind a bobbin, and I'm just going to quilt this in kind of a light colored white. The static from the batting is enough to keep it in place. And I want to make sure it's kind of lined up because we're going to trim this down pretty close. And this is just a little simple mug rug. That'll be a bright spot in the day. That I'm tacking all of my appliques down. I'm going to stop for a second, lift my foot up because the foot wanted to start going underneath the applique, and take off again. And cut. And there's our little happy butterfly with a little sunflower kind of looking, but super cute. So I'm going to show you a really easy way to finish these, and we're going to swap out our clear some space here for a second. And this, I think, is my new favorite ruler. This is an 8.5 by 12 from Quilter Select. And so,
hey Kathy, welcome to the show.
Basically, you take 2 pieces and you're going to fold them together just like this. And you're going to put these on the top of your mug rug. Just like this. So it doesn't matter what size you make it. If you wanted to make yours square, you could do that super easy. I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to swap out my foot and raise my needle. Now, when I start,
Hey,
I'm
Mary,
actually going to
welcome the
start
show.
right about here in my path around this. And I'm just going to use the edge of my foot as a guide. So I want to start pretty close to the edge of that. And we're just doing a basic stitch. And then we're going to find our fabric scissors right here. Mine's going to have a wonky corner, but it's okay. And we're just going to trim all of this. You could use your rotary cutter too. And I'm going to come in kind of close to my stitch line right there. And I'm going to cut at an angle, just like that. You don't want to clip that corner. You still want to leave that thread there.
Hey Cindy, welcome to the show.
And that last corner. So you've got this kind of little pocket right here. So you're just going to turn it just like this. And you're going to grab this pocket and turn it as well. So you're basically, and we can do this again if you need to see it again. So you're going to turn everything, and then all of your finished sides are right side out.
Oh, it's magic.
It is.
It's like a magic rug.
It's a magic mug rug. I didn't come up with this method, but let's make that corner a little pointier. There we go. And I have kind of a wonky corner, but that's okay. And then you could take it over to your iron, set it down, and press it really flat. But then you have this cute little mug rug that you can have for your coffee and not leave circles on your desk. And it doesn't really matter if it's raw edge. Once it's like this, it's down. It's going to stay there. And so you can put it in your washer and wash it when you get your coffee stain or your tea stain or chocolate milk or whatever you drink in the morning. But aren't those cute?
Yeah.
Yes.